how can young people get themselves into the startup industry and succeed and actually sustain themselves in that particular industry. And the question of the day is, what are some of the hurdles have you had to overcome as a business startup? 22162 is our SMS line. Please keep sending in your comments and we'll be glad to sample some of them as the bulletin continues. So with me in studio to see that topic through is Lillian Watiri. Thank you so much for coming, Lillian.
Thank you.
Kindly tell us what you do.
My name is Watiri Njuguna. I'm an entrepreneur. I run a restaurant called Tiri's Kitchen in Limuru, and I'm also a large-scale farmer in Limuru.
How long have you been in this industry?
I have had my restaurant for 4 years. I have farmed for 2 years continually and successfully, of course, with its challenges. And I'm grateful, yeah.
You've talked of challenges, and someone might wonder what are these challenges that you're facing in this particular industry?
So for any startup, the challenge normally is how to get capital to start up your business. And another challenge probably is how to penetrate the market, how to get your own customers, and how to get good employees, and also how to make it on the social media platform. So those are some of the challenges that I have faced as an entrepreneur. Yeah.
So as a business person, as a young person, maybe I've come out with my business idea, which is okay. What drove you to starting this business?
Okay. For one, I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to have to be my own boss so that I can have my own time. So being an entrepreneur, I'm able to manage my time, my hours. Also, I wanted to do my master's. So that's another reason why I started my own business. And I also needed to provide employment for the community. And yeah.
So there are these times when the business is at its peak level and sometimes it's just low. How do you deal with these situations in a way that your clients will not realize, or they will not not want to get your services again?
Okay, so you always have to know how to re-engineer your business. You always have to be on the lookout on what is new in the market. Always have to have, like for me in the restaurant business, you always have to have interesting menu options that are also affordable, and that way you are able to retain your customer, and also there's also business continuity. Yeah, so I ensure that I always have something to offer. Yeah.
So was passion based on the kind of business that you're doing? Most people are mostly driven by passion, and of course going to school to learn about these careers.
Yeah.
So what was your situation like?
So I have studied hospitality from Strathmore University, and I've also done my master's in leadership, and that way I'm able to lead my group, my colleagues, and also practice hospitality in the industry that I am in. And yeah.
Many people out there have passion for doing something or actually wanting to start a business, but they do not have the required skills that are needed. How would you advise such people?
If you have the passion for starting a business, you can shadow a person who is actually in that industry. It's also an added advantage to go to school, but also you can always shadow a person who is in that industry, especially industries like ours where you can just learn when you're at work. Yeah, and also you can get a mentor, and also you can use the internet to your advantage to learn how to explore your passion and use it as a money-making entity.
There are these times when things have to go wrong at some point, and maybe some clients will come around complaining of some services that were not met in the right order. Have you ever experienced complaints from your clients? And if you've ever experienced, how do you go about it to ensure the relationship is still strong?
Okay, yes, I have experienced complaints from clients. First of all, you have to have integrity when you're a business person. You have to own up and a customer is always right. So how I address it, I have to make sure the customer is calm and composed, and most likely to reaffirm them that they will not have such a awful experience again, and of course to give them goodies to make sure that they don't go away. Yeah.
We'll be talking about money a bit later, but right now just I want to know what motivated you to starting that particular business, or who are your mentors in that particular segment?
My mentors are my parents. My dad is a business person, so that was one of the major motivation to start this business. And the main motivation was that I did not want to be employed. I've never been employed. I wanted to have my own time, to manage my own time, and to explore.
You just finished college or degree and then went to start your business.
Yes.
How was that transition like?
It wasn't easy. Business has its own challenges. But if you have a mentor, if you have a mentor in business, you always learn from them. Yeah. So the transition was not easy. But my mentor is the one who kept me going and motivated me. Yeah.
So talk to us about money. Where did you get capital to start this particular business?
I saved a lot. I sacrificed a lot. Also from angel investors, family and friends.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how I got my capital from.
Most young people out there have the idea. What they do not have is the resources. And the number one resource that fails most of them is lack of capital and money to start these particular businesses. What other opportunities are there for young people to tap in so that they can start or come up with their business ideas and actually execute their ideas?
So other than personal savings, you can ask your family, your friends, angel investors. Of course, you have to have a proper business plan to present to them so that you can show how you will reinvest invest their money and pay them back. You can also use youth fund that is now available in county governments, or you can use bank loans and SACCO loans. So those are some of the places where you can get capital.
I understand you were a young girl when you started this business, and most people probably are meant not to understand you or understand your product. How easy was it for you to make people understand what you do and to make customers be in a position to accept your product?
So branding is everything. Make sure to brand. Make sure that you brand and your brand is well defined and well known. So that's one of the things that I ensured, so that I can meet my target customers. And then I have knowledge of my products, of my service by heart, by fingertips. So if I meet you on the street and you ask me what I do, I'll tell you freely what I do. And then I ensure that the people I'm working with also, that they understand my vision as the entrepreneur, they understand my mission, so that they can also be able to represent the company out there. And I also ensure that I work with the environment, the community where my business, the physical location is, ensure to work with them in harmony, because they also help me market.
Is your business solely owned, or you have partners who have invested in that business to help you going? Because you find that most young people have the business, they have executed the idea, but at some point in time they reach and they cannot do it on their own. So they have to look for other sources to chip in, at least for them to continue with the business. How is the situation like for you? Do you have partners who help you sustain that business?
Okay, so as of now, it's a sole proprietorship. I have no partners. Well, I only have my family helps me run it, but in terms of finances or anything else, I run it myself.
Okay, now we are at this point when you are at a level where you are able to employ other people. What guides you when it comes to getting people that are competent enough?
In fact, that's a very good question, because human resource has been a major challenge to me. So what I do, I use a recruiter, an agency to recruit my staff. And once they send me a bunch of colleagues, I ensure that I train them on job, and I reward them. And so mostly I use the agency to recruit, and then after that I train them on job and I retain them. Yeah.
Okay, so as we wind up, maybe those people that I want to pitch my idea to are people that I only see on television, or maybe I can't meet them, but then I get this one chance that I've been given to meet them and actually pitch my idea in less than 30 seconds. What should be my first shot?
Your knowledge of your product and service. You have to be passionate of what you're going to sell and what you're going to put on the table. And also, investors always want to know how they're going to earn from your business. So the other thing you should be able to do is give them like a framework on how the revenue is going to come back.
All right, thank you so much for coming through.
You're welcome.
It has been an honor to listen from you, and at least somebody out there has gotten something.
Okay, you're welcome.
As we told you earlier, 22162 is our SMS line. Remember, you can still be part of this conversation by sending in your comments, beginning with the word Y News. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Bulletin. My name is Yvonne Anula. Have yourselves a great night ahead.